You know, way back when, the Pyro Jungle Inferno whatever update was just announced to be released in the beginning of October, I had some pretty good ideas running through my head what could be the new weapons being released in the game, and back then I wanted to make a video about it because I thought they were pretty good ideas, but I never really had the time to do it. I think now is about the time that I actually do it, so let's get started. Alright, number 1 on the list, the Rejector. It's a primary. It has an air blast charge meter, and that being, it's kind of like a sniper rifle where the longer you charge it, the more damage you're going to put out. It's a total of 4 seconds, and you have up to a 60% damage bonus on the reflected projectiles. Air blast doesn't cost a thing, not a penny. On the 5th second of charge, you explode, dealing 50 damage to yourself, but 25 damage to surrounding enemies. But after that explosion, the weapon is rendered useless until 3 seconds pass, and you cannot switch weapons during that 3 seconds. It also has a 30% damage penalty, but it has a hidden stat. You can hold the weapon out despite the lack of ammo. For its appearance, it looks kind of like a normal flamethrower, but it has a car battery attached to it, or something of the sort, and it has a wide yet stubbish barrel, or muzzle, actually. This was the ideal flamethrower that everyone had in mind while predicting the weapons for the new update. And, you know, I was a part of that train, but this was just my little version of it. I'm kind of disappointed that Valve did not consider this kind of idea when adding new weapons to the game. It was pretty obvious that they were gonna do it, but apparently not. Alright, second on the list is the Flare Rifle. It's also a primary for the Pyro. There's a 100% crit chance on burning players, a 15% damage bonus, a 30% increase on projectile speed, a 25% increase on max ammo. Flare secondary ammo is shared, so if you have a scorch shot or something with you, it's shared between the primary and the secondary ammo. It reloads automatically when not active, and no air blast at all. For its appearance, it looks exactly like a flare gun, but it has a stock and it has a longer barrel. Alright, I know what you're thinking. Having 2 flare guns at one time is unheard of. It's totally nerfable, does not deserve to be in the game whatsoever. Hear me out. Imagine yourself put against a scout, like really freaking close, and all you have is a flare gun. Seems pretty balanced now, right? This is the idea I wanted to completely foil the class into something completely different, kind of like the Huntsman with the Sniper, or the Demo Man options with the Demo Knight options. I've just always wanted to see what the Pyro would look like if he weren't just a close range class, and I know the Dragon's Fury kinda opens that gateway up a little bit, but what would really make me happy is to see something like this. Alright, the next on the list is a secondary, the Hotshot. I understand this is a achievement name, but it's the best name I could ever give it. Bullets inflict fire damage and afterburn. The afterburn time depends on distance between you and your opponent. It has a 17% clip size reduction, that means it has 1 less shot, and a 15% damage penalty. For its appearance, it looks relatively like the same shotgun as the normal one, but it has team colors, its stock is a little bit larger, and it's stubbish. Also, when you shoot, a lot of smoke comes out, and when you see the bolt holes in like walls or something, it looks a little sizzly like fire. When the reserve shooter was nerfed, I felt as if all the rights for that gun went straight to the soldier. Now it's soldier's weapon, the Pyro doesn't have any. The heavy already had his family business, and the engineer has just a full arsenal of shotguns to use. I think it's about time that the Pyro has his own shotgun. Not a shared shotgun, his own shotgun. Alright, the last one on the list is a melee weapon, the Psychoscythe. When you hit someone, they bleed for 8 seconds, it has a large melee range, and it deploys and holsters slower, just like Demoman's swords. There are no random crits, and it has a 30% damage penalty. It looks like a scythe, a very large, long stick attached to a blade. Looks like a sickle, but bigger. This idea came from the thought of having bleed effects with someone who can wield fire. Having sort of constant just chipping off of someone's health more efficiently seems like a pretty good idea for a weapon. And I think this menacing scythe can just do that. Well, that is the end of all of my ideas. I hope you liked them. Sorry it's a short video today, but I promise the next one will be a lot longer. Comment down below if you have any similar cool weapon ideas. Have a good rest of your day/night, and I will see you all in the next one. See you later.